Good Wednesday. Questions? I'm kind of tired of this. It's getting old.
Well, you've talked about how big their line is. I was looking down the depth chart. You've got 6'8", 6'7", 6'6", 6'5", all over 300 pounds. What does that do for them?
Well, like I said, we're not going to play against a team that runs the ball any better than these guys do, and and obviously that's a challenge. And what they do is a challenge. How they block and the way they go about executing. They're been one of the most productive offenses in the country. So for us, but really, it's still about us. It's still about us executing. We're pretty good up front. We got some pretty good players. So I'm excited to see our guys match up against one of the best teams in the country and see how we do.
You feel like you guys can use your speed and be a little bit lighter and smaller?
Yeah, that's who we are. I mean, we're explosive power and speed. That's what we're all about, and hopefully discipline and playing smart. This game's going to be a very, very simple game. It's going to be the team that is the most disciplined, makes the least amount of mistakes, and the turnover ratio. And it's going to boil down to who can run the ball. That means who physically whips the other team. So it's going to be a war.
I was reading that there's a possibility they might go with the dual quarterback.
Either way, it's fine with me.
I don't have the exact numbers in mind, but when you were at Tulsa, you guys went through a streak where you didn't beat a BCS program school, and then you broke through, I think, against...
Hold on now, we played Oklahoma every year. Jiminy Christmas, that's what I said.
Hey, if you can't handle a big school...
Well, I know, that's what I told them. They were on my tail, so you can't beat a BCS school. I said, well, put somebody besides Oklahoma on there, and we beat them, so...
Is there something you said, ASU hasn't beaten a ranked team, or something like a big program like this in a while. Is there something to be said about just getting over the hump mentally?
I don't know. I really don't feel. I don't think these guys don't think they can. I mean, I think these guys expect to win. So I don't know. I don't really think about a lot of stuff like that. I think our biggest challenge every day is these guys are working harder than they ever have. And I told them, you'll have the best season you've ever had since you've been here, but that's not good enough to win a championship. So that's the thing that I try to focus on every single day. But yeah, I think when you're at a mid-major like that, I think it was a lot bigger deal. Like I told you, I think we had guys last year that believed we could win. Very few people expected us to win. This year, I think everybody out here believes we win, and we got a whole bunch of guys that expect to win. So we'll see. This is the game where we're going to see exactly where we're at. And I'm excited to see what happens. So, but I think we beat a ranked team last year, if I'm not mistaken.
Arizona?
I wasn't going to say that. But yes, this would be a big step forward for us.